and Ross Townsend puts Palace ahead with a deflected shot. Patrick Van Aanholt doubles the lead 3 minutes into the second half. Chris Smalling heads United back in the game on 55 minutes. Romelu Lukaku equalizes with 99th Premier League goal. Nemanja Matic nets first United goal in stoppage time. Crystal Palace remain in the bottom three with a point separating them from safety. Manchester United back to second, 2 points above Liverpool. 2 hours 21:56. Well, that brings an end to our coverage from Selhurst Park. It has been a cracking night in South London, with United producing a comeback worthy of Sir Alex Ferguson's spell in charge. Hard on Palace though, who gave so much. We're back tomorrow with live coverage from the Champions League. But until next time, good night. 2 hours 21:54 full time, Crystal Palace 2-3 Manchester United harsh on Crystal Palace, who led from the 11th minute and were 2 up with 42 minutes left after Patrick Van Aanholt's effort. But Chris Smalling got one back immediately, before Romelu Lukaku levelled. Nemanja Matic netted his first United goal from 25 yards to give United a win which takes them back to second. Palace will take a lot from this display, but that is of little consolation for Roy Hodgson right now, I'd expect. 2 hours 21:51 goal. Crystal Palace 2-3 Manchester United. Nemanja Matic, what a way to win the game, if that indeed does prove to be the clincher. United complete the comeback as Matic takes aim from nearly 30 yards and it glides through the air and beyond Hennessy. Fabulous strike. 2 hours 21:53 added minutes. 2 hours 21:50 end-to-end stuff at Selhurst Park. Juan Mata the latest to be denied as Hennessy comes out to smoother his shot into the final minute, and Romelu Lukaku looks a bit uncomfortable after taking a knock. Though the less said about that, the better. 2 hours 21:47. This has been the game of the weekend if you ask me, and having watched nearly all of them I am perhaps in a decent position to judge. Palace now having a go at getting a late winner, pumping the ball in the box and testing Lindelof, who has looked all at sea from the first minute. 2 hours 21:44. Lukaku twists and turns but crosses the ball straight out of play. 6 minutes to go, and the way the game is going, there is only going to be one winner. 2 hours 21:41. Romelu Lukaku celebrates drawing United level in the second half. Reuters. 2 hours 21:40 into the final 10 minutes, and it is anyone's game now. Palace make their first change as Riedwald replaces Schlupp. Certainly a hold what we have change from Roy Hodgson. 2 hours 21:38. Palace almost retake the lead immediately as Benteke outjumps Smalling, and it takes a fine stop from De Gea to keep United level. 2 hours 21:35 goal. Crystal Palace 2-2 Manchester United. Romelu Lukaku, and we are level. Jesse Lingard shot strikes the crossbar and Palace are slow to react. Lukaku brings the ball down and after feinting to shoot, finds the net past Hennessy, who was clearly unsighted. 2 hours 21:34. United really turning the screw here, and Palace are merely surviving. Even a point would be a great result for them, but can they hold on for all three? 15 minutes left. 2 hours 21:34 off the line. Palace escape losing their lead. Christian Benteke may have suffered in the attacking half, but he proves invaluable in his own box, hacking off the line from Matic's shot. 3 hours 21:27. Young and Valencia make way for Shaw and Mata. United piling on the pressure as Pogba forces Hennessy into a flying near-post save. Around a quarter of the game remaining. 3 hours 21:25. Luke Shaw and Juan Mata preparing to come on for Manchester United. Palace meanwhile not scared to have a go in search of a third. Here, seeing that United are still very vulnerable at the back. Benteke heads wide from Van Aanholt's floated cross, but he can't generate the power or direction required. 3 hours 21:23. Chris Smalling glances United back in the game. Getty Images. 3 hours 21:22. Palace celebrate going 2 up over United. Getty Images. 3 hours 21:20. This game has turned on its head now, with United dominating the ball and look much more of a threat going forward. Palace back in survival mode with half an hour to go. 3 hours 21:14 goal. Crystal Palace 2-1 Manchester United. Chris Smalling headed wide wastefully a minute ago, but he makes amends now by thrusting United back in the game. Valencia crosses, and with United having an overload of bodies, the England defender heads across Hennessy and into the corner. 3 hours 21:07 goal. Crystal Palace 2-0 Manchester United. Patrick Van Aanholt. Palace get what could be a critical second before United have got going into the second half. Jeffrey Schlupp wins a free kick, and with United having gone to sleep, he plays in Van Aanholt, who steadies himself before planting the ball beyond De Gea at the near post. 3 hours 21:06. If this United front six can't end the club's barren run in front of goal away from home, then who can? They haven't lost 3 in a row in the Premier League on the road without scoring since 1988. 3 hours 21:05. Players out for the second half. Marcus Rashford on for the second half to instill some drive into the United display. Scott McTominay unsurprisingly makes way. 3 hours 20:48. Halftime. Crystal Palace 1-0 Manchester United. The Eagles are rising from the ashes again, and their relegation lifeline has come in the form of a halftime lead against Manchester United. And Ross Townsend has got the goal to put Palace on course for their first ever league win over Jose Mourinho's side. The visitors have been woeful and have been unable to live with the intensity of their hosts. 3 hours 20:48. Young and Milivojevic both on their feet. Both will get some more treatment at the break.